All right, Tom Brady taking over UK football team. Oh, look at this. This is all sports this week. Oi, cinnamon balls. I actually like that. I think that's nice. I want to live with some cinnamon balls. What do you make of this? Tom Brady is now one of the owners of Birmingham City Football Club in the UK and chairman of the new advisory board. I don't know much about American football other than out of all the names you Yanks could have called this game, you had to name it after the biggest sport in the world. Almost like, it's because you guys, we don't pay attention to you. You know, you guys are always paying attention to us and what movies we're making and our blue jeans and all of our music. We don't pay attention to you. We left. All right? When are you guys going to move on? We broke up with you in 1776. We got our over here. You got your own shit over there. I don't give a fuck that you called, the trunk a boot and the hood a bonnet. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You call French fries chips. I don't know why you call them that, but I don't give a fuck. How could you name French fries chips after the biggest fucking snacks over here? Do you see how dumb that sounds? I don't care. All right? I look at soccer as Europe's answer to professional wrestling. Except our professional wrestlers take way better bumps than your fucking soccer players do. Anyway, almost like Twitter branding as American Facebook. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Because everyone in America knows what Facebook and Twitter is. Nobody really pays attention to soccer. Plus, being the only sport where the halftime show for the biggest fixture of the year is a bigger deal than the game itself. That's not true. It is for you because you don't give a fuck about American football. When Shakira's dance moves get more traction from the Super Bowl than the teams do, that's not true. That in your paper, yes, not in ours. Perhaps the halftime show needs to be fucked off or someone needs to have a rethink. Ha ha. No. The halftime show, getting some woman out there to shake her ass with leather pants, is for you guys to be watching so everybody still makes money. So you're actually contributing to our economy by watching the halftime show. Real football fans, we just watch the game. We tape the game and we fast forward through all of that bullshit. So I hope that clears it up. Seriously, though. Oh, Jesus. He's getting out of his stand-up act. But seriously, let me tell you. I love Tom Brady. I know Tom Brady is I put that in there. I know Tom Brady is an absolute fucking legend. But what do you make of this? What do you think Tom Brady can bring to the table? Can only be a good thing to have such a winner on board, surely. I, for one, think it's absolutely fucking amazing news, and I'm glad it's not some Saudi Arabian dude taking over. Later's my favorite shaved orangutan. Well, it can go either way. That shit goes either way. You know, you're not liking the Saudi Arabian dude taking over. I mean, that's like, you mean like a businessman? Or do you not like Saudi Arabian people because they fly all their cars over there and rev their engines and stop and go traffic in London every summer? I don't know what the deal is, but I will tell you, watching George Steinbrenner, a businessman from Cleveland, Ohio, buy the New York Yankees, and he brought them back. So, I mean, if you get a businessman that really wants to fucking win, that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right. And then getting to Tom Brady, I mean, all that guy does is win. He's won at every level. When he left the Patriots and went to Tampa Bay, he won again. So I can only think that that's a good thing. I don't know anything about the Premier League. I love the Premier League. I love the logo, the lion, right? And I also like that if you're in the bottom tier of the football league, they fucking kick you out. I think that's hilarious. Like, yeah, you're not, this is the Premier League. You guys did shit this year, so go fuck yourselves, and then let's give somebody else a chance. I think it's very democratic. So I like it. I hope he's super successful over there. That kind of seems like a thing that people are doing. I want to say a couple of actors bought a small football club over there. Am I right? Am I right? I don't know. Who knows? I got to be honest with you. That sounds like a 24/7 job. I will tell you that. I know that if I bought a team, that would become my major focus as far as my business went. And I would be like, I have got to bring these people a championship to prove to them that I'm not just some douche that made money telling shit jokes, that I actually give a fuck. But that's got to be exciting, though. I would be just sitting there like, I can't believe I'm in this meeting. Am I really going to make this decision? I think it's cool. I think that him being over there is great. I also think that it's going to bring a more attention to soccer in this part of the world. I think more kids are playing it. Less people are playing American football because it destroys your brain. Which I would love to hear somebody over there in England talk about CTE. All these years where you're like, a bunch of fucking pussies. They're not like those tough rugby players. It's like, they're both tough. They're both tough. It's just different kinds of tough. Like, what are you talking about? Like, these guys over here actually commit suicide from, the results of playing professional football. Do people in rugby commit suicide? Are they having their leg amputated because they can't deal with the fucking pain anymore? Are they doing that? I don't know. They forget who they are and commit suicide before, after they murdered their whole family. That's the guy in the Chiefs did that a long time ago. Anyway, Jesus, this is getting dark, huh? All right, robot destruction. Hey, Bill, I'm not excited for the robots to take over. When I started seeing those 4-wheel boxes rolling down the sidewalk delivering stuff, I wanted to see them get smashed up and destroyed and laugh when they broke down or kept ramming into a wall like a video game glitch. However, I just watched a video where people are fucking with the robots. Good. The robot is just trying to do what it's programmed to do. It's like it's like a low frequency animal in a way. Yes, right now it is. Did you see what the first airplane looked like? It was like you were laying down riding a bicycle, with fucking paper mache wings. Now you get the stealth bomber. Anyway, I can't relate to most wild animals, and I don't want them in my home, but I also don't want to see anything get fucked with. Let me be clear. I don't think robots should get the right to vote when they eventually can start talking and living among us, but it seems like we're the one who lose either way. Yes, we will. We will. And they will keep us divided with blue and red ties. It's the simplest formula possible. And I think robots do it all the time. Anytime there's any sort of intelligent discourse happening on social media, someone will chime in and say, you can blame Donald Trump for Biden's America, and then it just spins it away. And everybody forgets about what the real issue is and what we're talking about, and they just go tit for tat like Yankee and Red Sox fans or, whatever, Ohio State, Michigan, whatever you want, whichever rivalry you want to pick. Wikipedia. Hey, Bill, I argue with my friends and wife all the time about Wikipedia. They think it's the word from God. The word of the Lord. I understand it's a great reference for surface level stuff, but they'll use it to make editorial points. Any asshole can edit Wikipedia. That's true. But I do think they have some sort of fact check thing going on there. Remember when you would walk over to the encyclopedia, grab the letter you want, and read about where a sparrow lives? There wasn't some bullshit about how sparrows were used as a symbol of hate or something back in medieval days. You could just get the basic information. What's your take on this? No, I think you wanting something better than Wikipedia, I would say it depends on the level of information that you're looking for. Like if you're looking for like, what year was Red Fox born? I mean, I would believe that on Wikipedia. But if we're getting into other things, more complex things, like world history versus like what actually happened, then you have to do your own research. You have to go beyond Wikipedia. You have to read history books written from people on the winning side and the losing side. And then you have to formulate your own opinion about where the truth lies. And then on top of that, you have to understand that you're unbelievably flawed and you're reading about shit that already happened a lot of times 100, 200, 300 years ago. So, you know what my feeling is if you really want to enjoy your life, just keep your life simple and just hang out with your family and tell them you love them and read books and stay away from your phone and all of that stuff. I found, since I started reading again, I'm a lot more relaxed. My brain isn't all over the place. I already have a brain that kind of bounces around. And when I go onto Instagram and these things, as much as I love them, I fucking love Instagram. I mean, I really enjoy it. Hilarious clips. I love YouTube. I love all of that shit, but I don't love looking at that shit instead of talking to my kids or just looking at it instead of reading a book. I think you should treat it like a fucking a dessert or something. You know what I mean? Like you don't just eat dessert all day. I mean, you probably shouldn't eat dessert at all. That's probably a bad fucking example. You know what I mean? You go out and get a steak. Steak's delicious or whatever. Red meat evidently is high to fucking, I don't go Oprah here. Start fucking with people that, slaughter cattle and shit. I'm trying to find a fucking example where someone's not going to get annoyed. But you know what I mean? I think, if your biggest problem in life is people are quoting Wikipedia as facts, I think you're living a great life.